Test, test, test. All right. Hey everyone, it's your friend Think Noodles, and welcome to Ask Think, episode number 44 for Monday, April 15th, 2013. And for last week's comments, and of course you guys want to know what last week's number of comments were. It was 2,116, and a lot of you guys tried to guess. It was well over 100, probably close to 150. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. All right. Before we get to the questions, please don't forget to leave your question in the comments below so I'll have something to answer next week. Don't forget, only one question per comment, but you can leave as many comments as you like. All right, now let's get to the questions, and the first one has to do with the background that you guys are seeing right now. It's from Mav123455, and he asks if I can do the Road to Smoothie King again, and he's the one who told me if I stop playing for a while, I will lose any skill I may have gotten. Well, I didn't do a Road to Smoothie King. I logged on early this morning, kind of snuck on a Club Penguin on Icicle, and played a bit of Smoothie King. Some people found me. They were very lucky and pretty good at it, I guess. And, well, as far as my skill level, I had an unexpected surprise, which you guys will see near the end. Surprised the heck out of me, that's all I can say. All right, next question is from Wing Networks. And the next about 40 people are referencing the Insiders Network, and now that it's called Think Noodles, my channel I'm referring to, the reason I changed it, and I have been kind of had this waiting in the wings since early January. I had to reclaim the original Think Noodles account that someone had taken on YouTube but abandoned. And once I was able to get that this week, I used Google Plus to transfer my channel name from Insiders Network to Think Noodles. And the reason I did it, obviously, is because no one calls me Insiders or Insider Network or really anything like that. You guys either call me Justin or Think Noodles. And I thought, you know, it's really weird for me to have that channel name. And my partner network showed me how to change it. And I think it fits really well. As far as my channel art and my avatar and all that stuff, that is temporary for now. I mean, I'll do something similar to it, but for now, I just threw it up there because the I for Insiders didn't match. And yes, I know I have that little avatar that starts on all my videos. It's still the Insiders I, but I'll fix that. Probably this thumbnail as well. Anyway, next question. Anyway, the next question is from Billy76. And I'm wondering what you guys think about it. It would be awesome if you let me know if you like that I changed my name. I think most of you like it. I think it makes the most sense. As you know, when I started the channel, it was just about cheats, and I wasn't talking. It had nothing to do with me, and it has sort of evolved. So it really, really, really was due for a name change. Billy76414 says, Thinking CP, does it ever get you mad that you can't walk around and not be in a crowd? Please put this on Ask Think. No. I love it. That's one of the things I love most about CP is that I can run into you guys at any time. Super Luigi 6425 says, what background music do you use for Ask Think? Please answer, because I asked on the last Ask Think and I was not answered. Well, it depends on the video. It depends on the mood I'm in and what artist I choose, but usually it's from Approaching Nirvana. I've been using Monstercat recently because I got a license to use their music in my videos. But on this one, I would say I'm just going to put the Smoothie Smash sounds in the background. And I'll also add, if you're looking for the music on any other video, usually 9 times out of 10, unless I forget, I put usually almost 9 times out of 10, I'll put the song names and artist names in the description of that video. The next few people ask if there's going to be a 50,000 subscribers party and someone makes a suggestion for a contest, the next few people ask if there's going to be a 50,000 subs party and mention a contest that I should hold. And yes, there is going to be a 50,000 subscribers party. I was expecting to hit 50,000 subscribers in about 2 weeks. It was going between the 27th and the 28th of April. And all of a sudden, I picked up a bunch of new subs, and it's pushed back to like the 24th already. So I'm still planning to have my party on Club Penguin on April 27th. I will make the video announcing it soon on my channel, so you guys have an idea of when it's going to be, where it's going to be, and all that stuff. But we're going to do it on Club Penguin because, I would love to do one on Minecraft, and people have suggested that, but there are two problems. One, I don't have a server, and a server holding, I would guess, 500 to 1,000 people. Well, actually, that's not entirely true, but let's say a server holding 200 people is very expensive to have one that'll perform properly. And secondly, all of you guys would have to buy Minecraft, and it's cheaper than a 6-month membership to Club Penguin, for example. But Club Penguin is completely free, and you guys can go to the party for free, and that makes sense to me anyway. So that's what we're gonna do. The next question is from Corbin Williams, and they ask, Noodle King, as a child, Corbin Williams asks, Noodle King, as a child, what did you want to be when you were older, and who was your inspiration? Well, when I was in middle school, I really, really, really wanted to be a naval aviator. And for those of you that don't know, that's a Navy fighter pilot. I was kind of obsessed with Top Gun, and watched that a lot. I mean, I'm not that old that the movie had just come out when I was in middle school. I was, I forgot how old I was when that movie came out. But anyway, loved that kind of stuff. And I was always reading books about spies and military and all that stuff. And I really enjoyed thinking about that. But when I got to high school, when I found out that fighter pilots couldn't have asthma, and I have a little bit diminished vision in one of my eyes, but it's actually really good. But I see about 20/25, which isn't good enough for a fighter pilot. You have to have 20/20 or better, and you can't wear contact lenses or have corrective surgery or anything like that. So scrap the idea. Although my friend who also wanted to be a naval aviator went on and became a Navy SEAL. So he kind of got there, but didn't get to fly any fighter jets. But one day I'm going up in a fighter jet. That is a promise. Mac Adu12345 asks, how tall are you and your wife? Well, if you add my wife and I together, we're about 10 feet 11 inches tall. There you go. The next two people ask what my first job was and what the worst job I ever had was. And well, those are the same, actually. My first job was in high school. I went and got it on my own. I looked through newspaper back when we had newspapers and people post job listings in newspapers. And you guys are probably, well, you would hate me in my first job, and I hated me in my first job. I was a collections agent for a magazine subscription company, and I would call people who didn't pay their bills. And really made me feel awful about myself, but I got to talk to people, and I did end up talking to some nice people, and I really did not like the company I worked for, but I needed the money. I needed to pay for gas, to drive my friends around and things like that, and that was about all I could do, and I let a lot of people slide. I'll be honest. I was a lot nicer than the rest of the collection agents, but it was a terrible job. Toxapox asks, have you ever touched a real live shark? Yeah, I have. I have touched a nurse shark in Grand Cayman, and I've touched a lemon shark in Bora Bora. The next two people ask if I've seen Psy's new music video, Gentleman. I saw it yesterday, and as you guys can see here, I approve. 2 thumbs up. Psy is eating noodles. Brandon Cunningham asks, what type of chair do you sit in to make videos? Well, the chair I sit in is the chair I sit in for my computer, not just when I'm making videos, but at all times when I'm in front of my computer, and it is a Steelcase Leap. Jade Aliena. Aliena? Oops. Jade Aliena asks, what is your favorite part about making walkthrough videos? Well, my favorite part about it. Jade Aliena asks, what is your favorite part about making walkthrough videos? Well, you know what it is? I like the challenge of making them entertaining. Kind of inserting my own personality into the walkthrough instead of saying, okay, now you get to go across here. Now jump up 3 platforms and pick up the key. Then you can go to the right and use the key in the keyhole and open the lock. It's a lot more fun to say, oh, jump up there, grab that key, jump down, don't die, and then go over here and put it in the slot, and voila, it's open. I like to make it, I like the challenge of making it fun. Noisyku asks, how often do you post your videos? Every day. Club Penguin Chaos asks, what YouTubers have you met? None. Me? That's about it. When I tell people that I post videos on YouTube, they're like, what? What do you mean? And I was like, yeah, I'm kind of like a YouTuber. That's kind of what I do. And they're like, how does that exactly work? So I've not run into someone who says, oh, I do that too. And speaking of which, Jessica Gray says, does your wife have a YouTube account? Sorry if I spelled that wrong. She does, but I'm still working on getting her a real channel because yesterday, in fact, she sort of challenged me, I guess, kind of. She was like, you know what? If I had a YouTube account, I could do exactly what you do and be just as popular. And that's a challenge to me. So once I settle on a name, I'll let you guys know what her channel name would be, and I'll see if I can get her to start posting to it or something, because that would be hilarious if she competed with me. 1999 Blue asks if I've ever found a 4-leaf clover. Yes, absolutely. But when I was younger, we don't have any clovers here in New York City. Super Luigi 6425 asks, what service do you make your websites with, like WordPress, Blogger, etc.? The CMS that I use for most of my websites and any new websites that I start is WordPress, for sure. It's the most extensible, so many plugins, it's stable, secure. I really like it. Prior to that, I had used Drupal and Joomla. And what was before that? No, that was about it. Just earlier versions of Joomla, and Joomla is confusing and I don't like it at all. Drupal is extremely complicated but highly extensible. Unfortunately, their upgrade path is horrific, and I'm stuck on a very, very old version on one of my websites. Jocelyn Ao Young asks, what was the first video game you ever played? If this is already asked, please forgive me. It's only if you can remember and had really fun playing with it. Jocelyn Ao Young asks, what was your first... Jocelyn Ao Young asks, what was the first video game you ever played? If this was already asked, please forgive me. It's only if you can remember, if you really had fun playing it. It was Pac-Man. Crossfire 70352 asks, how did you get your first girlfriend and when? Well, technically, the first girl to call... Crossfire 70352 asks, how did you get your first girlfriend and when? Well, technically, the first girl to call herself my girlfriend was in 2nd grade, and the way I got her was I gave her a Pressy sticker. Do you guys know what those are? They're like these, some people call them oilies, but it's like a sticker that it has like a liquid in it, almost looks like mercury. I don't even know what it is. Maybe it is mercury. I doubt it though, because kids can have it, but I don't know. You press it around and it makes, like oily looking colors. Anyway, I had a heart-shaped one in my sticker book because stickers were popular when I was in 2nd grade, and she wanted it, so she said she'd be my girlfriend if I gave it to her, so I gave it to her. Thinking Mind 31 says, dear Think Noodles, are you amazed by how fast... Thinking Mind 31 says, dear Think Noodles, are you amazed by how fast it takes someone... Thinking Mind 31 says, dear Think Noodles, are you... Thinking Mind 31 says, Dear Think Noodles, are you amazed by how fast it takes sometimes for subscribers to watch and comment on your videos? I am amazed every time. My videos shoot up to 301 views in less than an hour, and it goes faster and faster every single time. It amazes me. Gummonite asks, Dear Think, what type of shoes do you wear? Nike, Adidas, etc.? Well, in the summertime, I wear Reef flip-flops 99% of the time because it's hot here in the summer. In the winter, I wear winter boots made by UGG, and they're not the girly UGG ones. So don't worry, they're pretty masculine boots. And let me see. And when I go to the gym, I wear Reebok Nanos. I love those shoes. They're really great for the gym. And when I go running, and when I go running, I actually wear Vibram 5 Fingers, but my wife won't be seen anywhere in public when I'm wearing them. Mason Rustin asks, did you make the top 10 finish in Poptropica? No, I didn't, but my friend did, and I beat it about 4 minutes before he did because I had to help him with a part, and I'd already beaten it before I helped him, and he got number 3. And so I thought about this, and I think I figured out why I didn't get ahead of him, like number 2 or number 1. And the reason is because after I do my Road to Captain Think Noodles, as you guys know, I immediately restart the island and beat it again so I can do the walkthrough because I know what to do, and then makes the editing a lot easier. And when I do that, I think that resets my completion time for the island. It sets it back to uncompleted, and then I complete it again, and then technically I've completed it after everyone, and Poptropica doesn't give me the top 10 finish. Oh well. The next 2 people ask about the new EPF spy phone. I like the way it looks, but that ringer is annoying. Victoria Tew asks, did you ever ballroom dance before? In a few months, I will. I did in college. When I was in college, this movie called Swingers, maybe before your time, was very, very popular. And he did this really cool routine at the end in swing, and it really made a lot of us want to learn how to ballroom dance. So I took some swing classes. Ninavo asks, if Antarctic wasn't the director, who? A, Rookie, B, Dot, C, Jetback Guy, or D, Antarctic's evil twin? I think it would be Dot because the yearbook points to Dot. McGlynn134 says, no, you didn't answer one of my many questions last week. Answer this one, please. What is your favorite app out of these options? A, Angry Birds, B, Temple Run, C, Minecraft Lite, or D, Plants vs. Zombies? I would have to say Minecraft Lite. 1999 Blue asks, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like the new CP mission? I would give it an 8. I was expecting a little more involvement, like the PSA missions, to be longer, but it is by far a lot better than the field ops. Steve-O Awesome asks, Think! I am never on Ask Think. Please answer my question. What do you like more, DC Comics or Marvel? Well, that's hard to say because I like the DC Comics movies and the Marvel movies, but when I was reading comics, and I used to read a lot of them as a kid, I liked Marvel comics better. Eric Moon 27 asks if I've ever had corn on the cob. Of course I have. And you know who really likes corn? Eric Moon 27 asks, have you ever had corn on the cob? Of course I have. And you know who really likes corn on the cob? Kopi. She loves corn on the cob, and she knows how to eat it too. It's kind of funny. I'll do a video of it someday. Anna Marie says, Think, will you try and call 666? I just want to see if it's real. It's the devil's phone number, and can you post a video of you doing it? Well, if you dial 212, which is the area code for New York, and you dial all 6s, it's Carmel Car Service. David Ghosh asks, Think people are starting to hate Club Penguin. Do you hate anything about it? No, not really. I mean, if I was a non-member, I think I would hate that members get things that I don't. But other than that, I really like Club Penguin. There it is. Corey the Ducks fan. Dad. The next two people ask what my favorite type of pasta noodle is, and we've got spaghetti, angel hair, fettuccine, wagon wheels, bow ties, etc. I like fettuccine. I like a thick noodle. Panguini CB says, what is it, Mike? What is it, Mike? Panguini CB says, what is it like making all of these videos? It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot more work than you might think. The next two people ask about Kopi, and it's related because she went to the vet a couple of times last week, and I didn't mention it because I didn't want to jinx her visit because I was really worried about her. She had a little growth in her mouth, kind of, not like a disgusting thing. It was just, look, her gum looked inflamed, and we had it biopsied, and everything's okay with that, and they took it out and biopsied it, so she's okay, but my wife was worried it might be a tumor or something, and Kopi really, really hates the vet. She shakes in fear every time she goes, and I feel horrible. Kelby Ranger 1000 asks, Justin, have you ever been paintballing? No, I haven't. No one will ever go with me. I totally want to. Whiskers 117, and I recognize that icon, says, hey, Think, are you looking forward to seeing Iron Man 3 in May? Of course I am. Cindy Penji asks, Think, what's the best way to avoid mosquitoes? I'm pretty sure I will have itchy skin every when I come back from China. The best thing to do is put on bug repellent, and we found this stuff called Ben's bug repellent, and it's like 99% DEET, and it's really good. It works really well because my wife is really allergic to mosquitoes, and when she gets bitten, they swell up to like the size of a baseball and turn red and scar and everything. So she needs to avoid them at all costs. Izzy Rodriguez asks, what's your favorite kids movie nowadays? A, Wreck-It Ralph. B, Monsters, Inc. C, Cars. D, Madagascar 2, 3, or 1. G, Penguins of Madagascar. What's New, Scooby-Doo, or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Out of those, the most recent one I watched was Wreck-It Ralph, and I loved that movie. Rock and Ronnieful asks, hey, Think, how long does it take to edit Think Thursday? Well, while those videos are very long, I don't do hardly any editing to them at all. Just the beginning and the end really is all I do, and stick the the intro on the front. It doesn't take very long to edit them. It takes a long time to upload and process them. Amy 1166 says, I never get chosen. Answer this. When you were a boy, what sorts of toys did you play with? Also, what were the most in thing for rich people? I played with a lot of different toys that you guys probably wouldn't even know anything about, but I remember in 5th grade, one of the most in things, and it wasn't really for rich people, but it was really hard to come by, was a pogo ball. Do you guys know what a pogo ball is? There was like a craze for a couple of months, and you couldn't find them anywhere. And if you had them at school, you were like the coolest kid in the world. I really miss my pogo ball. Harlow 321 Tanner 312 says, when you were a kid, did you believe that girls did not fart? Well, I had a younger sister who bullied me, and I'll just say that she taught me that girls can fart, and I'll leave it at that. CB Insiders fan asks, Think, if all you do for money is have ads, did I go to college? And I know your wife is in nursing school or whatever. My wife is actually a doctor, and she's a resident. But yeah, I did go to college, and I went to graduate school as well. Ellie Palooza said, Ellie Palooza asks, Think, Alexander Noodles, you have never, ever, ever answered my question. What would you do if you got transported to Hogwarts? Oh man, that would mean I was a wizard, and it would be epic. I don't know what the first thing that I would do. I'd probably go to Hagrid's cabin, I think, first, and go hang out. Oh man, I just can't imagine. Julia Bros says, Think, when you talk on Ask Think and say Kopi's name, does she ever look up, and does she ignore you because she's used to it by now? Please put this on Ask Think. She ignores me. She only pays attention to me when she wants something. Vladimir says, please put this on Ask Think. I have a question. I have met fans of you like Think Noodles 2, Think Noodles 2. They say they're your alts. I don't really believe it, but I just wanted to ask. They are not my alts. The only alt that I have is that 7H1NKN00D1ES. And otherwise, Think Noodles is my only penguin, and I don't create alts. If I do, you guys would see it in a video. Gravity235 says, are you a fan of the Minecraft server? Yes, I am. And yes, I watched UHC. This was my first season watching, and I totally loved it. I watched it from Ethos' perspective, but I want to watch from Nancy Drew's perspective, or someone on Nancy Drew's perspective. Modiz MC asks if I play custom Minecraft maps. I haven't yet, but I'm going to soon. Tanzim Mark says, think you never answer my question. You don't answer. I'll be forced to do 10 push-ups. This includes other ask things I don't have my question on. So anyway, the question is, I know you did the Nether door with tripwire hooks, but will you do a project that includes a lot of redstone like Ethos Bet Wilson? Don't make me do more push-ups. Well, I don't think I could do something as involved as Ethos Bet Wilson. That thing is insane. But I do plan to do more stuff with redstone. Felix Fuentes says, hey, think if you update your download for your world, will all the stuff we made be gone? Yes. Basically, well, you could keep the old save file, just save this in a different directory. Felix Fuentes says, hey, think if you update your download for your world with all the stuff will... Oh, man. Felix Fuentes says, hey, think if you update your download for your world, will all the stuff we made be gone? Yes, it will. It will look exactly like I made it at the end of episode number 34, I think. And you'll lose everything that you did in it. What you can do is put it in a different save directory. So the one that I made will still be updated with my stuff. And you can still keep all of your old stuff in your old save, just in case you made something you want to keep. But yeah, we'll overwrite it. AGBFFs Forever asks Captain Sparkles. AGBFFs Forever asks Captain Sparkles or Ethos Lab. Well, they're different. It's hard. I couldn't choose between them because I learned so much from Etho. And he's got an interesting sense of humor. And Captain Sparkles is a great storyteller. That's not right. AGBFFs Forever says, Captain Sparkles or Ethos Lab? Well, you know, it's hard for me to decide between the two because they're really different. I mean, I learned so much from Ethos Lab, and he's got a great sense of humor. And I don't learn as much from Captain Sparkles, but I love his sense of humor as well. And he does. He has a different variety of videos where Etho is a lot about building and creation, where Captain Sparkles is kind of more about adventures and playing with friends and things like that. I mean, it's really different, but I love them both, and I couldn't choose between. Leon3517 says, when are you going to start any maps with your friends or with your wife on Minecraft? Pretty soon. Yina365 says, think, can you make a shikaxe in Minecraft like what Captain Sparkles did? Please put this on Ask Think. That requires a mod. And but if you watch my Yina365 says, think, can you make a shikaxe in Minecraft like what Captain Sparkles did? Well, that requires a mod, and I don't do mods on my survival. It's just regular vanilla Minecraft. But if you look on my most recent video, I got my Efficiency 5 pickaxe along with the Haste 2 boost from the beacon, and it mines through stone as fast as his shikaxe. You wouldn't believe it. Bicep1234 says, please put this on Ask Think. Why don't you play Feed the Beast? I don't know. I don't really know much about Feed the Beast. I've watched a few of Ethos episodes on it, and there's all this stuff. I don't even know what any of it does, but I just haven't had the chance to play it, I guess. Lego Freak 1100 says, think you never answer my questions. My question is, do you like Legos? I think any person who plays Minecraft must have liked Legos, and I am surely one as well. Ninavo says, do you mostly call Captain Sparkles Jordan or his username? I just called it. Ninavo says, do you mostly call Captain Sparkles? Oh, that's right. I didn't see that. Ninavo says, do you mostly call Captain Sequin Sparkles Jordan or his username? I started calling him Jordan just now. It depends. Sometimes I call him Jordan and sometimes I call him Captain Sparkles, or sometimes I just call him the Captain. CP Insiders fan asks, how did you get 3 dogs in Minecraft? I can't find the episode. Well, I got 2 dogs. That would be Naruko 2 and Okuran way back in like episode number 12. And then the third dog, which is Ipukani. And the third dog, which is Ipukani, I got... Ipukani? Yeah. Let's start this one over. CB Insiders fan asks, how did you get 3 dogs in Minecraft? I can't find the episode. Well, I got the first 2 dogs, which is Naruko 2 and Okuron, way back in like episode 12 or 13 maybe. And Ipokani, which is the 3rd one, I got about 5 episodes ago, and she is the offspring of Naruko 2 and Okuron. I bred them. Miraz Ahmed asks, Think, are you going to add Minecraft mods like Divine RPG? Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. The next 2 people ask if I'm going to add Minecraft mods like Divine RPG or Tales of Kingdoms or do modded survival or normal survival. I am going to continue normal, unmodded survival even after the Ender Dragon. That is not the end of my world. That's just another adventure as far as I'm concerned. It's like going to the Nether and collecting the Wither Skulls and beating the Wither. That's what this is to me. We're going to go right back to the treehouse, probably get some more Wither Skulls, expand our beacon so we can get some more of the buffs and expand our base. That's the next project after the Ender Dragon, is expanding the base. It really needs it. Emily Marie asks, has a mob ever accidentally gone down your XP farm? No, and they can't because of Minecraft mob mechanics. As soon as they drop into that first piece of water, they will automatically swim up and jump out. Mireia Fuentes asks, do you like Approaching Nirvana's music? I really love their music. Yes, I do. As you guys can tell, I put them in a lot of my videos. Mayor6124 says, why on the Club Penguin YouTube page did they put something of the medieval party instead of the superhero party? I don't know. They put up that Scorn video, and I wonder if that means we're going to be seeing Scorn in the superhero party. It's really confusing to me as well. Roher Alboroto asks, how did you get that robe that you're wearing? It is from the treasure book. CP Tweeter 662 asks, can you only have 999 friends on Pop Tropica? I know why you're asking that, because I have 999 friends, and no, I think you can have more than that, although I haven't tried, but I'm saving the 1,000th friend thing for my next Road to Captain Think Noodles live stream, so I can do it live and you guys can see it. Ben Davies asks, when do you think Karjitsu Snow will be out? It is going to be out next month. That is the party for May. JMan9395 asks, if you were to be a bug for one day, what would you be? I would be an ant because I love Bug's Life. Dazzy B666 asks, would you rather be a... Dazzy B666 says, would you rather be Batman or Iron Man to save the world? Batman is a great superhero, but I don't think he could save the world. He could save Gotham, but Iron Man can get to other places in the world so that he could save it, and I don't know if Batman could. No, we're going to get rid of that one. This is getting too long. Jeez. Okay. Lauren Perry says, hey, think so. How... Lauren Perry says, hey, think so. How and why? Oh, I know this already. Tarantulas are friendly spiders. I once met one. I don't think... Ugh. Lauren Berry says, hey, think so. How and why? Oh, I know this already. Tarantulas are friendly spiders. I once met one. I don't know why you're afraid of tarantulas. Is it because A, the movie Arachnophobia had a tarantula in it? B, a tarantula once bit you? C, you found one in your noodles? Or you're afraid of their fuzzy bodies and the fact they kill poisonous spiders? Please put this on Ask Think or I will arrest all the thieves on Earth. I would say A and D. I don't like their fuzzy bodies, and arachnophobia scared me to death. Jonah Sim says, yo, think, here's a question. If you could do only one of the following things, what would you do? A, clone Kopi, B, own Club Penguin, or C, make one video with Captain Sparkles? I would own Club Penguin because that would make me Disney, and then I could give you guys all free membership. Wild Safari 8 says, think, why do people say I'm a stalker? By the way, your furniture looks great from the window. Wait a minute. John Walker says, you never answer my questions. Anyways, if I need to use the bathroom, would you A, allow me to use your bathroom? B, yell at me to go back to my house? C, give me directions to the nearest public restroom? Or D, turn into a toilet? I would go with A. Yvonne Brotherhood says, think, please put this on Ask Think or I'll send my cute dog to kill you with cuteness. He doesn't like noodles, so he'll only eat you. I already did a spider one. Hannah R says, have you ever typed something in all caps and then too lazy to go back and correct it so it looks like you're yelling at the person? Wait, dang it. Noah Goff. Whoa. Nola Gaff-Kajen asks, think, what if Kopi's hair turned into noodles? Would you A, shave her and... I can't do this one. Okay. Okay. Well, I can't do a good one. That might have peaked the mic. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Farts are funny. Okay. Wade Dude 123 says, think you never, ever, ever answer my question. Okay, I got your attention. Which food do you think would win in a fight? A, pizza, B, noodles, C, carrots, D, pie, or E, cake? Noodles always win everything. Lindsay Peterson says, please put this on Ask Think. If you had to sleep one monster for 3 nights, what would you pick? Vampires, a wolf, zombie, or the potty monster? I guess the potty monster. It sounds hilarious. T-Death1212 asks, where do babies come from? That's easy. Parents. I'm not going there. Don't even try. Barry Peters Film says, oh, okay, there we go. Oh man, what was I gonna add at the beginning? Oh right. I'll put it at the end. All right, that's it for this week's. All right, that's it for this. All right, that's it for this week's Ask Think. Don't forget to leave your question in the comments below. All right, that's it for this week's Ask Think. All right, that's it. All right, that's it for this week. All right, that's it for this week's. What is wrong with me? All right, that's it for this week's Ask Think. Please leave your question in the comments below. I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching, and of course, noodle on. Now, I know you guys want me to do an unedited, uncut version of this, and if you check the link in the description below, there's a link to an unlisted video on my account that contains the raw footage from this week's Ask Think, so you guys can hear me make mistakes and kind of laugh at myself a little bit and all of that. So there you go. Enjoy.